we look over here to our Seawolves as we get towards the sort of latter half of the show. And, last week they were upset by the NOLA Gold, a team that's kind of in the middle of the Eastern Conference in USMLR. And this week, playing against the Dallas Jackals team that's largely struggled in their existence since they were created as an expansion side. The Seawolves are upset again. I mean, the Jackals, they're not at the bottom of the league table, not like RFC, Los Angeles, or Anthem RC, or even Miami. But, they're 5-6 with this win, and third place in the Western Conference, 9 points behind the Seawolves, and they toppled the Seawolves. So the Seawolves lose this one by a score of 7-14. Obviously, very low scoring in this one. This one was tough because really quickly. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Really quickly into this match, the Seawolves would lose captain Riekert Hattingh. So Dallas got on the board first with a converted try, and they would get a second one after that. And then the Seawolves would lose Riekert Hattingh with an injury before the halftime mark. Ultimately, Devon Rousseau scored Sale's first points, and the kick was good to cut it in half at 7-14. But the Seawolves unable to get any more than that. And the Seawolves end up falling. Their third match of the season, second loss in a row. Very low scoring. I mean, it obviously hurts to not have your captain there, but, they're in a little bit of a rut here. Tough to see them lose back-to-back weeks, and, largely they're at full capacity, so I'm unsure what the issues are, but just tough there to lose that one. And then to not be with not have your captain available for most of the match as he went out before halftime. So tough one there. With team-related news, we'll look at a few things from last match week. Alpha pack of the match for the last week against NOLA Gold was Devon Rousseau. His rugby journey began in Windhoek, Namibia, and he has remained a formidable force on the pitch for the Seawolves. In 79 minutes played in match 10, 2 tries scored, 90 meters gained, 10 ruck arrivals, and 3 defenders beaten against NOLA. Then we go over here to forward pack leader of the match, Hugh Taylor. His rugby career has taken him from England's U18 and U20 teams to prominent roles with the Worcester Warriors and Dragons RFC, and obviously now over here with our Seawolves. In 79 minutes played in match 10, 1 try scored, 24 meters gained, 12 ruck arrivals, and 20 tackles. Jesus, 20 tackles made. Goodness gracious. So there's that from this past match day. We'll have those two forward pack and forward and alpha packs of the match from this loss to Dallas next week for you, because they come later. Later in the week. But also there is an upcoming piece of fun news for the next match, Friday, May 24th. That Circling Seattle Sports will be at in person. There's a few different things for that match. So May 12th, we'll throw it into looking ahead, kind of. As the Seawolves sit at 8 wins, 3 losses for 41 standing points, second in the league, second in the Western Conference in total points. The next match is Friday, May 24th at Starfire versus Old Glory DC with a 7:30 kickoff time. That, if you're not able to attend it in person, that is available to watch on Fox 13 Plus and the Rugby Network. But there are a few fun things to look at outside of the actual match that's taking place on the field at Starfire. So Old Glory DC, they're a team that, the results haven't been too kind to them. 4 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws on the year, as they sit at 4th place in the Eastern Conference. But in terms of, the excitement that's going to come in attending this match, it's their military night for the Seawolves. It's a double feature as Army versus Navy will play from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. There's a happy hour from 6 to 7 p.m. with $1 off all drinks. The Army versus Navy match trophy presentation lasts from 6 p.m. to 6:20 p.m. There's a color guard presentation at 7:30. The national anthem will be done by Tricia Shear from the 1330 Army Band of Joint Base Lewis McChord. There's the Army versus Navy tug of war at halftime. The Army Rugby Union 50-50 raffle announcement at the second hydration break. There will be a Navy Sabre and Army Rifle Weapon Award silent auction and military merch from the Seawolves available. In addition to that, big news here in regards to Seattle and someone who's, obviously got some ties to this area. Macklemore will be joining the Seawolves for Seattle Unites, which is presented by Bridges and the Seattle Seawolves. So Seattle Unites, the Seawolves announced they're working together to build the future of Seattle through connection, culture, and camaraderie. Bridges provides a safe, sober space for teens to recover. So Macklemore will be at this match on Friday, and so will we. I wonder if we'll be able to talk to Macklemore. That would be pretty cool.